Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you've all had a great week. So this week I had you guys, or last week, I had you guys do a desalination experiment to get salt out of water using a bottle, some clay, a tube, another water bottle painted black with more clay and the tube going in it. So I don't know about you guys, but our experiment, it didn't work at all. We followed all the instructions, we put it by the sunny window, and we didn't get any desalinated water, which is okay. That happens sometimes when you do experiments. It's part of it. That's why you try a different variable and you try it again. You adjust your problem, you adjust your hypothesis. We're gonna adjust our experiment completely and try it a completely different way, but we're still gonna get hopefully the same results of desalinating water. So we're gonna try a different one. You guys don't have to try it at home. If you want to, you can. I'm gonna get it going, we're gonna record it, and we're still gonna desalinate that water. So our problem is still the same. Is it possible to take salt out of water, out of salt water, or out of seawater? So that's still the experiment, and we're gonna do it. All right, guys, so we're gonna get going on our desalination experiment. So this time I'm using a large bowl, and if you can see in there, I have it filled up with lots of salt, okay? I'm going to fill it up with water, then put saran wrap loosely on top. Oops, our cup's gonna go in the middle, a nice empty cup. We'll put the saran wrap over the bowl, and then a small rock just above the cup. And so as the water evaporates and it makes dew on the top of the saran wrap, the rock's gonna drop it all to the middle where it's gonna drop into our cup. It'll leave the salt in the bowl and fill up our cup with clean drinking water. So let's do it. All right, I'm kind of gonna clear out some salt here so I can put the cup in the middle. And now I'm gonna fill it up with some water. And we want to make sure the water does not cover our cup. Go ahead and stop it. Okay, so I have water in here. You can see it's about an inch or so below the cup, and it is nice salty water. So now we're going to take our saran wrap and cover it over the top. And we want our rock to go just above our cup so that it brings it all the water goes directly to our cup. Okay, I'm going to leave it sitting here for probably the next 5 or so hours, and we will come back and check on it, see how it does. I'm going to move it a little bit more to the center of the trampoline. Hopefully the dark top of the trampoline will help draw more heat to it. All right, we'll check back later. All right, the experiment has been out here for 2 hours. You can see all the condensation collecting, and then it's kind of slowly making its way here. And there's a little bit of water in our cup. We'll continue back in a couple more hours. All right, it's been several hours, and we're going to take off our rock here. That was making all the water go in the center. There we go. The wind is blowing. And here we go. You can see, I don't know if you can see that there's water inside. All right, Luca is going to give it a taste and see if it tastes like water. Just a sip. Does it taste like regular drinking water?
Does it taste very tiniest bit of sodium though?
Little tiny bit salty, all right. Desalinating water to make it drinking water. There you go. Welcome back, scientists. We are finished with our desalination experiment. So our problem was, can we take salt out of seawater or out of salt water? And after we analyzed our data, which our cup, it had water in it. It wasn't salty anymore. It had a tiny bit of a salt flavor, but it wasn't going to harm us because if you just drank salt water in cups, that would harm you. So we were able to desalinate our water, so our hypothesis was correct. So that's what you would write down for your conclusion. In conclusion, our hypothesis was correct. We were able to desalinate the water. After 6 hours, there was about a ½ inch of water in the cup, and we were able to drink that as clean drinking water. So we have completed that experiment. So way to go. We are going to do another experiment at home. This one's going to be a little bit simpler. For this one, all you need are 2 coins. I have 2 pennies and a paper towel to place under them. Then you need a dropper that you can put water in. So I have a little bottle here just of water, and this is water. And you need a little dropper to drop the water onto your coin. So our problem this time is how many drops of water will fit on a coin. And that is our problem. So for problem in your sheet like this, same as our last one for our desalination experiment, but now it's for our coin lab. For the problem, you're gonna write how many drops of water can fit on a coin. For the research part, in the email that I sent out, there is a link, and that is going to talk about water molecules and how they fit on things, and that's what you're gonna do from there. So that will be your research, and you can write some of the notes from the website here on the research section. Next, we have our hypothesis, and your hypothesis is how many drops of water you think are going to fit on the coin. How many drops do you think is going to be? Is it going to be 25? Is it going to be 30? Is it just going to be 5? That's what you're writing down for your hypothesis. Now, it's okay if your hypothesis ends up being wrong. You're testing it. And that's the whole point of doing these experiments, okay? So you guys are going to do the experiment tomorrow. Today, all you're going to do is write down your problem. You're going to read the website that gives you the research on water molecules and surfaces, and then you're going to write your hypothesis of how many drops of water you think are going to fit on the coin. And then tomorrow you will do the experiment. The experiment comes with a lab page where you guys are going to do your experiment twice. So the first time you're just gonna do it regular, and then the second time you're gonna change it up. So does it matter if your coin is down here and you're dropping it from way up here? Are you dropping it from close? Are you dropping it really fast? Or are you dropping it really slow? That will be for you guys to determine in your experiment. So I look forward to seeing your results. Make sure you analyze your data and you follow the instructions in the email, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me for our desalination and coin lab today. I hope you guys enjoy it, and most of all, have fun with it, you guys, okay? I'll see you next time.